There's these folks who tell us to move on, that it's not a big deal, that we should forget what's happened, or even telling us to apologize. These are the same tactics of abusers. And I'm a survivor of sexual assault. And I haven't told many people that in my life. But when we go through trauma compounds on each other. And so I hide behind my door like this, like I'm here, and I just hear, where is she? Where is she? And this was the moment where I thought everything was over. I mean, I thought I was going to die. And I have never been quieter in my entire life. I was just, I don't even know if I held my breath, but I was just, here behind there, and I just started sliding down. I felt that if this was the journey that my life was taking, that I felt that things were going to be okay. And that, I had fulfilled my purpose. If you have experienced any sort of trauma, like just the fact of recognizing that and admitting it is already a huge step. Especially in a world where people are constantly trying to tell you that you didn't experience what you experienced, or that you're lying, or that those are additional traumas on top of what you've already experienced, right? One of the things that I had heard and that I had remembered people talk about with trauma is that, tell your story. It's an actual cognitively important thing to do, is to tell the story of what happened to you. My story is not the only story, nor is it the central story. It's one of many stories of what these people did in creating this environment. And these folks who are just trying to tell us to move on are just pulling the page. They're using the same tactics of every other abuser who just tells you to move on. Of that man who touched you inappropriately at work, telling you to move on. Are they going to believe you? Or the adult who, if they hurt you when you were a child and you grow up and you confront them about it and they try to tell you that what happened never happened. Or, the countless people who tell women and non-binary people that, they're constantly trying to get attention. Just for existing and just for saying that they exist. These are the tactics of abusers. And this is at a point where it's not about a difference of political opinion. This is about just basic humanity.